Blog Talk Radio.
The motherfucking saga continues.
Yo, what's up, world? It's badass thuggin' like I usually do, and you better turn it up, bust some speakers out, cause we off the motherfucking cuff. You dig how we do it? Dog Pound Gangsters 2000 and beyond. Bleh.
What's up with it, John? Man, don't change that down. This your player partner, the legendary Cocaine. And you tuned in live to Off the Cuff Radio. Better not touch that down.
Yeah, this is Cassidy, the hustler. And right now, you listening to the Guillotine. Show them the respect they deserve, man. Off the Cut Radio, man. Y'all already know how they doing it, man. I need y'all to stay tuned. They've been doing it for years, so show them the respect they deserve. And you heard it out of bars, mouth. Easy.
Keep it moving like this. Yo, this your boy Rampage. You're not rocking with the best. With Off the Cuff Radio. Classic. History. Fix your face to all you haters. We off the cuff, baby.
What's up, everybody? This your girl, Bonnie Dollars, the Queen of Trap, representing Crenshaw, and you are now tuned in with Off the Cuff Radio. What's up?
What's up, y'all? This is Miss Irresistible, giving a shout-out to the livest show on Friday nights, Off the Cuff Radio, and I'm live from the 704. Make sure y'all tune in for the blazing hot music.
What it ain't, what it do. Chili Chill from that original Lynch Mob. Off the Cuff Radio, always where it's at on Friday nights. West, y'all.
We're trying to go to a quick ass card game. You done fucked up. You cocksucker. You done fucked up. Yeah.
Now, baby girl, what's up? We just ran it up. Jumping out that new Rolls Royce in the trucks. The niggas know what's up. They don't want to bug. Bag of exotic weed, about to roll it up. Now, baby girl, what's up? We just ran it up. Jumping out that new Rolls Royce in the trucks. The niggas know what's up. They don't want to bug. Bag of exotic weed, about to roll it up. I smoke exotic weed, talk to exotic girls. These are exotic sneaks in this exotic world. Flip me an exotic beans, that's my exotic pearls. Let the hustlers in, it's a hustler's world. I've been touching the M, started like Conrad and Earl. Story, I beat the struggle by serving that Conrad and Earl. Ran up a bag, spend the money on my kids and my girl. Bought me a Jag with a rag, now I'm running the world. They wanna be like me, but they wanna see me fall. My life as a young thug nigga with a dream to ball. Fuck them all until my casket drop. It's 40 Glock with no master lock. With your blast, you don't pass it. Now baby girl, what's up? We just ran it up. Jumping out that new Rolls Royce in the trucks. The niggas know what's up. They don't wanna bug. Bag of exotic weed, about to roll it up. Now baby girl, what's up? We just ran it up. Jumping out that new Rolls Royce in the trucks. The niggas know what's up. They don't wanna bug. Bag of exotic weed, about to roll it up.
They got these niggas tongue kissing on BET. Lil Nas X motherfucker nigga, you ain't lying like me. This up until we say so, so lay low. Soul is asshole for a bankroll. These female MCs are better than the niggas now. I guess that's why all these niggas wearing dresses now. My buddy, look how they did the Kid Cudi. The industry has no love, you gon' die bloody. The trendsetter, helping you live your life better. We gon' take it all from them if they let us. 10 of the baddest women walking the planet. Now goddamn it, one of them's Rihanna and the other's Janet.
Now baby girl, what's up? We just ran it up. Jumping out that new Rolls Royce in the trucks. The niggas know what's up. They don't wanna bug. Bag of exotic weed, about to roll it up. Now baby girl, what's up? We just ran it up. Jumping out that new Rolls Royce in the trucks. The niggas know what's up. They don't wanna bug. Bag of exotic weed, about to roll it up.
Now sit your fine ass on this leather and let's ride. You looking better than the government check and all mine. All I want is slow ass neck and no problems. You think it get better than me, then go find. Catch me outside, riding or colliding. Blowing on top notch ganja like a rock. I ain't got too many partners. Bone real, back bitch again. You know the deal. All we wanna do is live, stay away from suckers. Only thing familiar to me, players and hustlers. We party to the sun up, can't nobody touch us. And we don't give a fuck if you love us, but baby girl, we know it's up.
We just ran it up, jumping out that new Rolls Royce in the truck. The niggas know what's up, they don't wanna bug. Bag up exotic weed, about to roll it up. Now baby girl, what's up? We just ran it up, jumping out that new Rolls Royce in the truck. The niggas know what's up, they don't wanna bug. Bag up exotic weed, about to roll it up.
Yo, yo, yo.
What it do, what it do?
Yes, sir, man. We rocked in for episode 650 at Off the Cuff Radio. I'm your host, King Eric, the Media Assassin. T-Max with the facts in the building. What's good?
What's going on, man? Y'all know how it goes. Another wonderful and wild out Wednesday on that OTC frequency, Off the Cuff. Shout out to our co-host, Spirit Alive, Sandman, Lady Chinchilla. And we're coming live and direct doing what we do. Always bringing you the very best in hip-hop journalism on this blazing station. What it do tonight, man? So tell everybody who we got, man. A familiar friend and definitely a loved ally.
Yes, sir, man. You know, we're going to have the Realest join on shortly. We waiting on him. But, yeah, he's been solid with us since day one.
Absolutely.
And anytime we needed him, you know, he was there for us, man. You know, people can say what they want about him, but you don't find really solid allies in this business, man, because, you know, a lot of these guys in this game are cutthroats, liars, bottom feeders, scumbags, scab eaters, bootlickers.
Oh, Lord.
Everything under the sun, man. So it's very rare that, you know, in this business, you find people that are genuine. And this guy is very genuine. Like anytime we needed something from him, he's there.
Absolutely.
And it's very rare, man, because just like I said, you don't get that type of loyalty in this business, man. Because I'm talking from my experiences being involved with this music business.
One thing about it, and King, you're absolutely right, because when you're looking at the whole entertainment industry across the board, beneath the glamour and glitz, there's a lot of facades and frauds. And that's not to go for everybody in the business, because not everybody in the business operates, unethically. We got a lot of stand-up, people of morals, principles, and most important, decency and respect for others. And the Realist is definitely one of the most authentic and true individuals, a loyal ally who has supported us since the time we've had him on the show. And he shows that no matter how far in celebrity you get, no matter where you are in the trajectory in the lane of the game, that you can maintain integrity and, most important, your word. And those are the two most important elements that you have in this business. There's not much to say except, he's always been stand up with us 10 toes down.
Hell yeah, man. I mean,
you on, man? All right, looks like we're having some technical difficulties for a second, but we're going to be right back in the host queue. King will be right back with us. This is off the cuff. Yeah, okay, he's right back with us. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm gonna we're gonna go to a quick music break real fast, and we're gonna definitely bring them on because we do want to make sure everything is working well because this is a new system that a lot of people are working with, and we're just doing what our part with it.
Absolutely.
That's kind of the game that we're playing when you upgrading, but
yeah,
we're gonna make it happen. So We're gonna play this other song from the Realest. It's called "Keep Your Mouth Closed." Real solid joint here, and we're gonna be back hopefully with them on. If not, we're gonna do it the old school way. You know how we do it. So let's keep it live. We'll be right back.
All righty.
And so when Keefe get put in no handcuffs and all of that, you better believe that they believe they had enough evidence to convince a jury to convict them. I swear, if Keefe D don't get indicted, I will leave these subjects and you two alone. But guarantee he will be indicted shortly.
It's been 27 years and counting. Ain't no way you can doubt it. This motherfucker got the nerves to go and brag about it. See, social media go get half you niggas push. Want some fame, it's a shame how the game looks. The world watched him crash out. Then ran to Diddy with his ass out. We gon' see how this turns out. You got all these conspiracies and theories you see on TV. Said Suge had that shit done. Niggas, please think clear. Niggas to throw a rock to hide their hand in a glass house. Only real street motherfuckers know what I'm talking about. September the 796 shit was a smoke screen. Tyson fight bad bitches licking bone weed. Pac and the homie Trey posted having a convo. You saw the same shit on the MGM video. For years people have begged to know what he said. Keep your mouth closed, understand that's enough said.
Well, in the book, you said that as you're driving up towards the BMW, which you're driving Tupac in the passenger seat, and you said that Tupac pulled out a gun. It looked like he was reaching there. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Did you actually see a gun?
Nah, shit. Once you got the reach, I got the gun.
Someone from your car was when I started shooting.
Rest in peace to Afeni, this is for set and my outlaw niggas. Trigger, Trench, Shot G, and my underground niggas. This is for everybody who kept Pac living the whole time. Richie, 40 be legit in the whole nine. D-Shot and all of them. Mac Mall, Short Dog, Roll Call for some of his road dogs. Dog Pound and Boot Camp Click, they had motion. Compton and Long Beach on death row. Self-promotion, open the ocean cause a life was taken. Even though it's been a while, homie, hearts is aching. Got screamed out loud, son, please will you be patient? I gave the world my only son and they chose to hate him. We as men must move diligently. Show compassion but never show no sympathy. Pac screamed M.O.B. Heart of a soldier from Concrete Grove. Eyes open, learn to keep your mouth closed. Froze.
So I want to backtrack. You said that he was on top of the world until you met Puffy. What you mean by that?
Man, shit, I was getting 300 kilos a month, man. Balling, man. Didn't nobody know about me, yo. My shit was smooth, dude. My shit was laid out smooth, man. I bet your mother was there. And all the heat and thunder come around with your motherfucking legs, man. Brother love, come show some love. That's all I can fucking say. Show some love, brother love. You know, shit. Brother, obviously you do your little pretty dance and all that, man. Show some love,
I'm Philip Palmer, live in the ABC 7 newsroom. We have breaking news. Las Vegas police have arrested a man in connection with the murder of rap superstar Tupac Shakur. It's a major development in a 27-year-old cold case. Authorities arrested Dwayne Davis this morning. The exact charges have not been filed. The arrest comes 2 months after authorities raided his wife's home looking for documents connected to Tupac's murder.
I ain't trying to be donkey today no more.
They should be embarrassed about what they already did. I'm not making these people do these things. I called off the other day, and it really caught me off guard. And Charlamagne, who got the donkey of the day today?
Yo, we back at it.
Yeah.
And we officially got him on board. What's good, homie?
What it do, man? How you?
Man, what's cracking? What's cracking with y'all?
Man, look, all love out here, man. How you? Great to see you again.
Man, most definitely, man. It's a blessing, man. Good to hear y'all boys' voices, man.
Man, look, we just been, surviving and try to be thriving at the same time, man. Look, opening track you had with us, Realist, was absolutely fire. I mean, look, you got C-Bo on the feature and you got Big C Style on the track, man. I mean, that's just magic
No,
right
that's
there.
Barney. That's Barney Rubble on the track.
Okay, Barney Rubble, my mistake. Thank you.
And he had EDI Mean on the last verse.
Yes, Big Edie on there, man.
Man, Cali is still active. Y'all still creating, never hating, and always accelerating and elevating. The left coast still keep it fresh for all of it, man.
Oh yeah, we ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, man. Tell everybody about that track, man. About what was the inspiration, how you got everybody behind it.
Man, we in the studio just fucking around, man. Barney came up with the track. Shit, C-Bo threw the hook on that motherfucker. I said, man, what we doing?
Mm-hmm.
You know, we've been flirting around with doing a group album, C-Bo and EDI for the longest, man. So we got so many songs together, man. We just said, let's start throwing the motherfuckers together. So Bo just went in there through the verse.
Okay.
The verse and the hook on there, man, and the way the song came out, the way we flowed it. So as soon as Bo got done, I just went in there, and actually it was some shit was on BET, and I saw Lil Nas X kissing somebody, man, and that just pissed me off. I saw that bullshit. You know, once you see it, you can't unsee it. You know what I mean?
Right.
So it just came out how it came out, man. I'm looking at TV in the studio and that bullshit, so I just put that in my verse.
Understood. And definitely from that, and I think we want to, clarify from certain levels, where do you think the game is right now in terms of how things have happened? Because, we definitely want to put the disclaimer out there. Whatever people's lifestyle is, no matter what community you're in, that's what you do. But when you do put certain things out publicly, that is going to bring about public opinion, and from that, discourse and dialogue. What you said about dudes wearing dresses, Realist, and all this, that, and the other, we've been seeing this trend going on for the better part of the past decade in the game, in terms of what we would quite frankly and honestly say is an attempted feminization of the culture. You as an artist, 10 toes down, representing the most authentic and masculine of it, among others. What happened in the industry to how we got to this point in terms of who's deciding how these quote-unquote fashion trends and aesthetics are being dictated to artists today?
Man, the artists don't have no backbone no more, man. They do anything for money, man. All money, not good money. I don't want no man around me with his fingernails painted, with no lipstick on, wearing no dress, with no panties on, none of that, no high heels, none of that bullshit getting in the car with me, man. So
right.
I don't care what you call me. I'm not bashing you, but you're not gonna be in my atmosphere with that. You know what I mean?
Understood.
It's a place for you. It's just saying in my place. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You got a bad spirit in you, homie. You need to get that spirit up out of you. It's a demon. You know what I mean? So you're not gonna be around me moving like that, bro. That's not a man. You can't talk to me about no man shit when you dressing like a woman, acting like a woman. Your voice is feminine. You're not finna be around me, man. I'm not listening to your music. I'm not watching no movies you in. I'm not doing none of that. You're not teaching my kids, my nephews, my cousins. Nobody not paying attention to nothing you moving, because you destructive. You be self-destructing us if you moving in that fashion.
Mm-hmm. And I think when we look at the game today, not only from that end, but it's just about the hip hop that's being pervaded. When we look at drill culture, when we look at, thought rap, when we look at so many subgenres of the music itself,
right?
And it's been problematic because we've looked at it from what's being pushed out there. Obviously, you and the rest of the OGs are definitely what needs to be out there more to let people know that there is a wider range, there's a more authentic, and there's a definitive definition of what the music and the culture represents, instead of exaggerated elements that, bring out the stereotypical worst images of us. Excuse me.
And plus two, hip hop is built off calling out the elephant in the room. You know what I mean? Like that's what
right.
Culture for what it is. Like we're not come that time period where we just walk around and act like the elephant's not in the room. We got to call the elephant out. It's
Yeah,
blocking my
it's
doorway.
a full contact sport, man. This is a full contact sport, man. It's right now, man, the coin flip, man. The women are more aggressive than the men. I don't even want to listen to a bitch rapping like a nigga. You know what I mean? So it's a you got to level the playing field out. I love women that rap. You know what I mean? But don't act like a nigga. You know what I mean? Because
Right.
I'm gonna have to treat you like a nigga. Don't come approaching me on some nigga shit, but then you a woman, and then something happen, you go like, but I'm a woman. Bitch, stop acting like a nigga then. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Know your role. You know what I'm saying? Make some good music, but you ain't gotta be dissing niggas. These women out here dissing niggas now, and you know, it's gonna get out of hand, man. Somebody gonna start stepping on the chicks. It's coming. I see it. It's gonna be
Yeah.
niggas sliding on chicks. I mean, it's gonna be that's how messy the game gonna go.
Yeah. And I think when we look at where the culture is, we look at how social media has allowed for a microwave instantaneous access for people to
Right.
see it. And from that end, Realist and King, I think this is where we see that overindulgence of it, because we said this on so many shows with so many of our guests we've been blessed to do. Back in the day, when you got into the game of rap, you really, really had to have something special. You had to have something original. You had to have something that was going to really resonate with the masses. I still think about that interview we did with Uncle Richie Rich, from Oakland, the OG. And he was
Right.
breaking it down about in the hood, like the OGs won't let you get into the studio unless you were ready to get in and rep the town right. Yeah.
See what it is right now, man. That cell phone done made everybody think they can rap. Just because you can go live and say some shit over one of these beats, you think you're a
Right.
rapper now. It wasn't as many as rappers back in the game when I got in the game, man. You had your certain few, and you waited for their album to come out. Now it's 700 songs a day dropping of bullshit. You know what I mean? The
Yeah.
production ain't as much. The quality ain't there. The MCs ain't top tier. It's just niggas just getting on distro kid, pulling their clothes off, going buck wild. I mean, it's just a massive mess.
Yeah.
But out of all that, you get a few that's nice. There's some nice motherfuckers out there. You know what I mean? I stay up on all of it, but it's a playing field of bullshit right now, bro.
Yeah, and you know what too? Also, they said this today. I think I was looking at Rory and Ma, because I studied the opposition at first, and they were saying that today's rap game don't have that superstar era. Now that I sort of agree with, because I think just like you said, the cell phone done made everybody feel like a star.
Right. Like right now, honestly, name one rapper right now this year that came out this year that you can see 25 years from now still doing it. Them niggas gonna be nothing OD that got killed, bro. Who? Let me know.
You're right. Shout out to Spirit Wonder in the chat. What he said is so on fact. Oversaturation. Everybody think they're a rapper, actor, and comedian. And the elements of this, I'ma just say it. Just because you can get out there, like you said, Realist, just because everybody can get out there on a cell phone and do something doesn't necessarily make you great. And it doesn't necessarily mean you're going to make celebrity status. And a lot of people just feel like, I think the most destructive element we have is that everybody just wants to be seen at any cost. And they will throw their self-worth out the window for likes and clicks. King had on his page today, and I would just say it because it was public, because of what, the subject of the video that he posted did with Castanet. And he's going in there in Brazil with a whole bunch of turn up. Brazilian people looking at him like, who the hell is this?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And
right.
The thing is, and I'm not hating on the youngin in terms of his celebrity, but my thing is, like King was saying, when social media versus real life, what you are on media famous as opposed to real world celebrity.
You got to give them the airport test, man. You got to give them the airport test. Like the airport test, if they go to an airport where people swarm around them, or they just gonna walk by.
Right. I mean, you gotta You got to cross some continental waters and get off that plane until motherfuckers know who you are, homie. You know what I'm saying? I've been there and done that. You know, so man, these some weekend rappers, homie. They hot for the weekend. Like I say, I don't know one right now that I know 25 years from now that still be popping. Can get out there and make some music. Motherfuckers try to clown and say, man, them niggas old and all this. Nigga, that's what you get in the game for longevity. Just I didn't start rapping to die 5 years after I'm getting in the game. You know what I'm saying? You're supposed to learn, mature, and teach the next generation to bring them with you. And then you get up under them young niggas and let them go push them, and they'll bring you with them on their next run. These niggas ain't even getting their next run. They getting one run.
Yeah.
They getting one run. They finna either go to the pen or to the cemetery, or they go OD and be fucked off.
Yeah. And when you think about it, what you said, Realest, that's real shit. Because when you look at and shout out to Meg Thee Stallion with her bringing out Queen Latifah, Coachella, and Latifah been in the game over 35 years, and it's like she's still doing it. That is,
come on, man, that's the homegirl. Queen been out there for a minute, acting everything.
She's royalty, and it's like, and everybody's like, for us, our generation, we love it. We love Megan for doing it, and we love Queen for the longevity. And, you know, you're going to have the naysayers, the haters that are going to say, man, she bought that old rapper. I'm like, look, that old rapper is an accomplished singer, rapper, actress, anything under the sun in entertainment. She is to top it off with legend behind it. Put some respect on the Queen's name. I'm like, half of y'all new niggas and bitches coming out, y'all wish that y'all had that kind of celebrity and hopefully longevity.
Come on, man. Preach. That's real. Yeah, Coachella been lit too, man. They've been doing their thing.
Yeah, man. When you think about how the festivals, South by Southwest, Coachella, Burning Man, all those festivals, how has it enhanced the culture in terms of showing a spread of cross-intersectional demographics and a wide variety of people who might not normally be introduced to it, but through those festivals, hip-hop has managed to reach a whole nother trajectory of popularity?
Man, because you get to get in front of a different audience. You get a vast new eyesight of people. Because, you know, you get so many different people. I've been at them festivals before. You get in front of people who don't even know anything about your music that's coming to see somebody else. You lock in with a new fan base. You know what I mean? I remember I did South by Southwest when it first started, bro. And
okay.
Yeah,
Tell us that story. Tell us that story.
Man, I was down there with A-Ball, MJG now, man. This is way back, bro. We down there just acting a fool, man. You know, we just run through there, man, act a ass and jump on stage and hit the after parties and get to some money, man, you know? But motherfuckers just young getting to it, but it's way bigger now, though. I mean, man, they do weekends. You know what I mean? You come back for weekends of this shit. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
Well, this around the time you was down with Death Row?
Yeah. Yeah.
Now, in terms of when you look at this, the festivals and all that, Realest, do you think that there has at times, because of the popularity, that has become kind of commercialized in a sense in terms of all the corporate entities involved with it? Where
yes, it's super Hollywood now, man, because there's a lot of money involved. It's just a whole lot of money involved. So you got the sponsors got to make sure they got their shit shown, and you know they got celebrities going to wear certain clothing there. They got product placement. They want you to be holding certain things and pictures, and you know certain artists get paid to come on stage with certain artists. So it's a show. It's like a circus up there, bro.
Right.
Yeah, it's a big circus, homie. But I mean, they putting it together pretty cool, though. You know, you got the vendors. It's a lot of money involved in them shows, bro.
Yeah, they doubling down for real, man, because
they trying to. That's just the way. That's just the way of the business now. In terms of it, you get into the game, and
a bottle of water costs $15 at that shit, bro. Believe me, I'm telling you the truth. A bottle of water. I mean, you get one beer. It's like a beer, $25.
Good Lord.
Yeah, you go in there and get a beer, it's $25 on you.
Oh my goodness.
Motherfuckers will go do it too.
Oh yeah, you go spend your money because you know they searching you, so you go spend your paper, and then it's damn near cash that's in there. You can't have no cash on you.
Damn.
Man.
Yeah, you swiping cards all through that place. That's all the arenas are now, homie. You don't have no money in the arenas no more. It's all cards.
Now, speaking of money, or no money for that matter, and I like to think this is a perfect segue in terms of where money is, or lack thereof. Lady London said in an interview as of late that there's no money in the music industry in terms of the way it's set up now. You as an artist and a legendary and distinguished one, how do you feel about that statement?
You gotta find the money. It's some money outside. It just ain't no money the way they rape you with the streams. It's no you know, the record labels found a way not to pay the artists through the streaming service because you know I got streams on some songs that's way over the top, bro, and the check is a piece of trash. I mean, you know, so it makes no sense to get $3,500 over something that's been streaming so many streams. I mean, that's a record sale. That's a single sale. Back in the day, a single sold for $5.99, $6.99. So if some sold a stream 250,000 times at $6.99, that's what you're supposed to give your artist money. If you're taking a 20% distribution fee or something, whatever, get that and get out the way. Right. What am I 80% at it? Don't send me less than a penny. That's not even real money. What's less than a penny? They saying the stream is less than a penny. That's not even real money. And niggas are still into this shit.
And Spotify done cashed out and made billions.
Man, them niggas have made billions. I mean,
yeah, and we talked about
this. You know, these niggas just happy that Spotify. These niggas just happy to post their end of the year Spotify number. That's all niggas happy about. Spotify got these niggas waiting for December to post their numbers.
Man, look, the same way Spotify dudes be waiting for Spotify at the end of the year is the same way chicks be trying to wait on everybody for their OnlyFans, and only a few are actually gonna be popping like that. You're gonna find out who got that clout and who don't.
Come on, man. Real spill.
Yeah, man. Look, everybody like to think they're the hottest now. In terms of where the game is, Realest.
Hey, hold on, T. I want to build on this one here. Go. We talk about changes to the game.
Go ahead, please.
Yeah, I want to ask him this here, because you know we building on changes to the game, man. A lot has happened since our last show, and you know now we had this whole situation go down with the big three, with Kendrick, Drake, and J. Cole. And it got to the point where even battle rap is changing, and you got niggas suing. So, what are your thoughts about that? Being you come from an era of it being a contact sport to now you got motherfuckers over here apologizing
and going to the courtroom
and going to courtrooms now.
Man, that shit. Man, they should have locked Drake up. You got to go to jail. Put him in jail for a year, homie. He nigga violated the hip hop game, homie. Yeah, he went out like a sucker, homie. You know what I mean? He got to go walk to prison. He got to go to prison for a year, homie. Do something. Get out of hip hop for 5 years. He got to get out of here, homie. He went out backwards. Kendrick dog walked him, homie. Take it on the chin and come back with another record, or just bow out and go put some new music out, homie. Keep going.
Man, that was nuts, Realist, because when we think about it, it's almost been a full year now since that whole battle really took form. And on a scale of what we were accustomed to growing up, I mean, it was definitely a throwback to, you know, artists throwing lyrical jabs at each other. And then Kendrick came with a haymaker that almost instantly became a classic anthem. I mean, this is not only a classic diss track, it's a anthem.
Right.
Not like literally a worldwide phenomenon. And to take it a step further, even in the most pitched battles of hip-hop history, Jay-Z and Nas, KRS versus MC Shan, you know, even with Big and Pop, rest in peace, the dude followed it up with a concert.
You know what I'm saying? Nigga followed up with a concert, B. Nigga followed up with a motherfucking concert. And this nigga got his lawyers in the game. I was like, damn.
One bought a concert that united the whole West Coast. I knew it was gonna be some fly shit when you had E40 daggone doing the introduction, and then watching the show. Thank you, YouTube, for having that on us. On the archives where you could watch it the entire show. Not only did Kendrick put on for the whole state, he put on so many artists that are dope that a lot of people were familiar with and some people hadn't heard of. And he gave exposure to everybody.
Right.
I mean, you're a native Californian. How huge was that for y'all in California for him to do that?
Oh, it's big. It made the city look good, man. Everybody rallied behind Kendrick. It got to the point, man, you couldn't come out here and then fuck with what he was pushing last year. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So, couldn't say nothing. Anybody could have got it behind that last year. So we support the something thing too. So we push with him the whole ride. Still pushing with him.
Which goes to the other part of that question, Realest. Drake's lawsuit, which we just found just tragically flawed, absolutely abhorrent, and outright cowardly in its merits, on the premise of the same principles or lack thereof of an artist getting artificial streams to inflate popularity. But I'm like, keep it real, in the industry, we've seen this over the years where we know, and you're a veteran of this, you know how this shit works.
Yeah, payola, man. This shit been going on, man. Knock it off.
Yeah. So you're gonna
record labels buy their own artist records. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Come on, man. This shit been going on.
So I'm
shit been going on since the 80s.
Man, shit been going on since the 60s. I mean, before that, this shit been happening. Motown, all these niggas, this shit been going on.
Yeah, I'm like, how are you gonna sue the label for something that, in a sense, because we all thought the same thing when Drake came with the documentation, when he presented it, the presentation of the documentation. So we're looking at Drake, and we're impartial and off the cuff because we're journalists. This is what we do. We'll speak on it, but we're never out to slander anybody. We may not like what they do, and we may be strongly how we word it, but this is not a personal dislike more than it is an observation. So we're looking at Drake, who's had a stellar career, but we're looking at Drake like, Drake, you are the beneficiary of these same practices, and now you're going to sue the label for the same thing that you benefited from. Make it make sense.
Make it make sense, homie. Yeah, make that shit make sense.
You trying to go to war with the plug and lose it.
You know what I'm saying? Makes no sense, B.
Yeah.
In terms of the construction of this modern day classic battle. Go ahead, King. Go ahead.
No, you good. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm saying, in terms of what you saw as a modern day classic of rap battling between two rappers, Realest, what did it say about the evolution of battle rap? What did it say about what it means to really, really lock in and to show that at the end of the day, it's still about lyrics, it's still about originality, and most important, having a fan base that rallies behind you to show their support for you?
It just show how far hip hop came, through the years, and how many different genres are really fucking with it, man. It's like, it's not just the blacks, it's Hispanics, it's Asians, whites, it's everybody, man. It's a whole multicultural. This thing is something big, man, and it's gonna just keep getting bigger. It's global. It's not just sectioned off of New York or LA or Florida, Atlanta. You know what I mean? This shit is big, man, and it's a lot of money. And, we spend our money on what we like, man. So it's a new star gonna be born every other. Let's say 2-3 months with this shit. That's how I try to date it. I'm not with the everyday MC. It just pop up on him. Every 2-3 months, it's a good motherfucker go pop out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
From Cali, who are you feeling right now in terms of who's popping out with the clout on the block?
I'm fucking with LaRussell right now, man. That youngster got it going up in the town.
Okay, shout out to LaRussell and the Bay, man. I mean,
Yeah, I fucks with him heavy, man.
Yeah,
you know?
man. I mean, to watch his story and to see how and the thing is with LaRussell, there were no handouts. That was all hard and hustle.
Man, he got denied, man. He got denied a whole lot. He heard no a lot. And he was like, fuck y'all. You know what I mean? You're not going to tell yourself no. You know what I mean? Nigga built a goddamn stage in his backyard.
Yeah.
Come on, my nigga. That's ahead of the game.
Nigga, and that's the situation when we look at it. And that's some real shit you just said. You can't tell yourself no. And if nobody believes in you, then the thing is you believe in yourself. Because there is one thing about it is for us, for you, we're all intertwined because we understand what it means to get out there and get it. Obviously, we're not corporate backed. So incredible, and we thank you for supporting us along the way. We knew we had something special, just like when you started. You knew what you had having something special, and at the end of the day, it's about, if nobody's gonna give it to me, god damn it, I'm gonna kick the door down like a 6 a.m. SWAT raid, and I'm taking the shit myself. That's just what it is.
Yeah, you got to, because you got mouths to feed, mortgage due, you know what I'm saying, light bills, car note, food, kids. How you gonna let somebody tell you can't make money on doing something that you know how to do? Yeah. I mean, everybody not supposed to do this. We do need the niggas to go flip some burgers. Don't stop doing that. You know what I'm saying? But don't stop doing what you love neither, though. You know, every season to come, you get your shot at it. You know what I'm saying? Don't give
inspiration. Keep it coming, man. Inspiration. Keep it going, man.
Yeah, don't give up.
When you think about how we look at what goes on in the industry and how so many people want to try, I won't even say industry because those are people that are already in it. The up and comers, the jump starters, the upstarts, the novices, the rookies, the beginners, the people who are still trying to figure it out, who got a voice but don't know necessarily how to express it. What do they have to understand about it's okay to live a regular life? It's okay to show the normalcy. It's okay to know that while that ship isn't in port, the ship is coming in. What you said about flipping burgers, niggas gotta eat. We need somebody to cook. You know what I'm saying? We need people to do. We need scientists. We need firefighters. We need police officers that are honest and good. We need people who, for the everyday jobs, the duties, the civic, servants, everybody contributes to humanity in a positive way if they choose. But everybody wants to be a star. Everybody wants to think that they are the brightest supernova in the galaxy. But in reality, that's not facts because not everybody is going to be that. What do people have to understand about real life and what it entails and striving to be the best that you can be in your life?
I mean, man, just stay at it. Don't give up, man, and don't want it so bad that you'll switch your whole character up. You know, don't step in that room. Don't step in that room that Diddy go open the door and go. Don't do that. Don't go in that room. You know what I'm saying? And the women, it's some dope female MCs out there. You don't gotta take your clothes off to get heard. You know what I'm saying? And it's a lot of fucked up niggas who gatekeep in the industry. That's the only way they'll let some of these females get in, and if they, you know what I mean, take their clothes off. I've seen it. It's dirty out here, bro. It's real dirty. So have some integrity. Sometimes you just gotta get this shit the long way. You know, you might want it in one summer. It might take 5 summers. Just stay at it though. And feel summer, God will give you something.
Man, and what you said about the females, especially when you look at, especially shout out to y'all California, love, man, because I always try to shout them out every time I can on the show. We look at girls like Anna
Yeah.
Salon, Coquet's daughter. When we look at Cam and China from Inglewood,
Right.
we look at that sexy ass queen of Oakland of the new wave, Kamaya. Yeah, I gotta thank her.
Right.
Details.
New wave coming.
Right.
Yeah, man. But they keep it real. They keep it feminine, but they're still hard on the bars and with their singing talents. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah, it's some females out there that kick it, man, like the homegirl from Oakland, Paris Nice, man. There's some real ones out there, bro.
Yeah.
There's some real ones out there. So, have some integrity, man. It's cool. It's cool. Don't be the weekend chick that's in the clique. You get naked on the weekend. Niggas don't want you through the weekdays. You know what I'm saying? You for the weed and the beer niggas and the liquor niggas. You know what I'm saying? You cool, but you're not finna meet your parents. You know what I'm saying? I don't care how good your music is. In the eye of a real nigga, you a tramp.
Right.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, and when we look at where it is now, go ahead, King.
Yeah, I had to make sure y'all can hear me. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you. We can hear you.
Okay. Now we was on, we talk about the industry, and now we're at a stage where it seems as though that they're slowly but surely, even though through the actions of Diddy, they're slowly trying to, erase the powerful figureheads from the culture, so to speak. The guys that knew how to make hit records, the guys that knew how to find superstar talent. Now, do you see that happening even with Suge Knight in particular? Because you had a relationship with the guy and you were signed under him. But do you think that they kind of lambasted him?
Yeah, man. They all these guys, man. They got a plan for them all. I mean, Suge ain't supposed to be in there for that shit, man. They know they got him in there on some bullshit. Diddy, I think he in there on some shit that they really trying to get in for the video more than all them cases, them fraudulent cases that keep popping up, I think, bro. So I think the motherfucker gonna be on the streets for New Year's, homie, on some real shit.
We'll see.
Yeah,
That's why they say, due process in the justice system, it's not our job to say whether he's guilty or innocent. That's up to the courts in terms of what's presented as facts. We can go by what we've heard. Obviously, we're on air. We're not going to just talk crazy in terms of things, but we've heard stories, and this is the same stories everybody else has heard. But my thing is, if something happened, let's take it to court and see, if it can be proven.
But it just looks like
there's some stories out there. I know some shit though. Shit, I'm here for it. I'm gonna sit back and watch it, man. I want every nigga to get out of jail, man. My thing, let everybody out of jail at the same time. Fuck it, let everybody out. But shit, as long as Trump on the streets, everybody should be on the street. That's how I see it. It's thieves. Yeah. You got thieves all in the goddamn. Man, this shit is foul, homie. You know what I'm saying? You got,
a little hard to be back.
Y'all believing in Bill Gates and shit. Yeah, this shit is fucked up.
It definitely seems like something. Yeah, it definitely seems like some days we're living in the twilight zone with it in terms of what's going on. But I tell people, no matter what goes on out there, you got to stay righteous in terms of what you believe and hold to your moral, compass.
Right.
Whether your music or your everyday life. And I think sometimes people get so caught up trying to be in that celebrity life that they forget who they are. And the thing is, the celebrity life is what you do for entertainment, but never escape from who you are as a person, because the real person at the end of the day.
Yeah, now don't bring that shit in your house. So keep that shit outside the house. Yeah, don't bring that shit in your house. So you'll be something else in the street, come in the house and lean back, man. When I'm in the streets, I'm at work.
Right.
And what's wild too, man? I want to tap in with this question here too. Now, the man's been gone for 30 years, close to, and he's still making more of an impact than ever. We talking about Pop, and I want to ask you this. I want to ask you this on the last show, but which Pop project out of all of that drop impacted you the most personally as a listener?
Shit. You mean whole albums or just songs?
Whole albums.
I'm gonna say Me Against the World. It was less features. It was just straight raw, and you felt everything 1 through 15. And yeah, the whole record, man, 1 through 15, he got his issue off. He didn't get to shoot no videos to that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So that shit sold on its own. He was in the pen when that shit hit the streets.
Yeah.
You know, it was no videos for that song, for that album. That Dear Mama, all that shit, they put that shit together later on when they seen it took off and went #1 on radio. But Temptations, he wasn't in that video. Salt Pepper and all them was in the video for him. Let me see. Yeah, man, so everything else, shit, Richie Rich gave one of the coldest verses in the game on there. You know what I'm saying? It was good production. Shock G did his thing on there. Easy Mo, you know what I'm saying? It was some good shit on that motherfucker, bro.
I think
the
one thing about it, well, Realest, when I first heard Temptation, when I saw the video, and it was bugged out, and we got to say this to our younger audience who may be listening. The video, I mean, the videos has so much thought behind it, and when you look at Temptation, man, I mean, to see all the features in it in terms of who appeared in it, I'm like, how did y'all
it was Stretch, Coolio, everybody was in that motherfucker, bro.
Man,
Salt Pepper, everybody.
Joya, I mean, it was literally an all-star cast.
Yeah,
that shit reminded me of the Michael Jackson joint, the Liberian Girl joint, where he had all the celebrities up there.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Yeah, motherfucker was popping.
That was a different time, man, because when you had those, I guess when you look at how the entertainment industry was back in the day, when you really had to know people to get those connections, it was wilder because you knew what you had to do in terms of networks you had to channel through to get everybody. So it really felt more authentic because it wasn't about a photo opportunity. People did it because they wanted to do it.
Right.
You know, and that's what made it all the more authentic. I gotta say, with Tupac's first album, Tupacalypse Now, that was to me my first, obviously the first introduction for me. And that, I mean, to hear Trap When My Homie Calls, I was like,
yeah.
I remember watching that in 1991 for the first time, and I was like, this is special. This is special.
Yeah, motherfucker was jamming. Soldier Story, all that shit.
Yeah, man.
The crazy thing about it, man, he had so much of an impact that it was for 6 years, and it could still impact it to this day. A 6-year run.
Right.
I mean, you could argue.
Shit was crazy, man.
You could argue in terms of an album run, because the tragedy was passed in '96, but you figure 91 through 96 is like the Bulls championship run. I mean, you're talking about somebody who not only entered an industry, but entered into the industry and created a whole mythical aura about him, you know, that resonates to this day in terms of how he still impacts and influences. As he said, I may not change the world, but I'm going to be the spark in somebody's brain that's going to change the world.
No, real talk, he did that, you know, and he was before he got to the road, he was already getting to it, man. So he just got some extra sauce when he got over there, took it to another level. He had some support, but he was out there, you know, really just pushing the line, damn near solo.
Yeah. Yeah. And I mean, this specifically because everybody likes to misconstrue it as rape. No, he was not locked up for rape. It was 3rd-degree sexual assault. Let's keep it factual because people love to dramatize it. just for accuracy. But yeah, but I mean, you figure in terms of what he had been going through at the time to still be able to have the tenacity, even getting out on bail, to go in and then drop a double album that was just unbelievable.
Untouchable.
All Eyes on
Energy.
Me was a game changer.
Yeah, it
And
was
you know what's
untouchable.
wild? And it was wild too is that energy is the energy that was missing. And the closest we had after that was DMX. DMX came through and fulfilled that void for a minute. So
Yeah, X was a beast. Yeah, X was a beast. I got to fuck with X. X was a good nigga too.
Absolutely. When you think about their contributions and their impact, Realest, do you think?
Oh, T, I think you break it up a little bit.
Yeah, it's phone breaking up.
Yeah,
Hey,
you breaking up a little bit.
I got another podcast. I got to air at 7:00 too, champ.
Yeah, man. So yeah, man, we appreciate you taking the time to chop it up with us, man. Just let people know where we can find the project incoming.
Hey man, look, check this out, man. I mean, look, right now y'all go run that pull up with my brother C-Bo and EDI. I got another single that's out with my homeboy Parlay Star right now too, called Gatekeepers. Man, y'all push that. Okay, so J Flex dropping May 2nd.
Okay.
Got a single with J Flex, man, called Hood Niggas. I'm featured on this project. That's dropping on May 2nd. Video shot everything too. So the video finna drop everything May 2nd. Me, Big C Style, Barney Rubber. We all over the place right now, man. We just pushing the whole team, man. We just pushing the whole team, man. So just be on the lookout for everything we doing, man. Got the homie LJ R&B, he coming.
Absolutely.
Jada P coming. Everybody's coming right now, man. It's a family affair. The homie
Absolutely.
G Uno just came home, finna get in the studio, knock one down and shoot a video with him. We just rocking.
The show, man. And
no
one more
days
thing.
off right now, man.
One more thing. You have any other shout outs you want to give out, man?
No, I ain't shouting out nobody, homie. You know what I'm saying? God, the Most High, that's it.
Gotcha.
That's it, homie. Yeah, that's it. That's all I need to shout out. I ain't shouting out nobody that's walking on earth right now.
Absolutely.
Gotcha. Well, we should stand on it, man. But yeah, we definitely gonna keep in touch, bro. And we gonna know we might get some other interviews with the cast that you working with, so we can line them up in the future. But we definitely gonna be pushing that line for y'all, man.
I'm gonna get y'all in contact with Starface so y'all can get him for his Gatekeepers record. Get y'all J Flex to get him for his project when it dropped May 2nd. And then we got Barney.
We love to have him on too.
I'm gonna holler at Bo too. You know what I'm saying? Then we gonna get Barney on here to do something with y'all too, man. Because Barney gonna switch the game up on us. Y'all know him as a producer, but he's been an artist as well. But we finna drop a single on Barney, and Barney's doing a country record, homie. It's off the chain. So we finna switch the whole demographic up.
Okay.
We gonna bring him on here, let y'all get a dose of him too, homie.
Absolutely.
I hear that, man. Yeah. We want to thank everybody once again for joining us. No doubt, brother. Yeah, you're definitely welcome anytime to come on board. We're like family over here.
Absolutely.
Man, so look, y'all, let's set this up for 2 weeks. When J Flex single drop, let's get right back on here and make it a family affair.
Absolutely.
No doubt, man.
On my word, I'm gonna get him locked in so we can get that done.
Okay, look,
all right. I appreciate you guys.
How to reach us. Appreciate you more, man. Thank you so much again.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Okay, man. Y'all have a good one, man.
You too.
Absolutely.